Hi Aries, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. Today we have your tarot reading, Aries, and we've already started here. Yes, we have. And we have a few oracle cards here. And remember, these readings are general, Aries. Please don't live and die by these readings. God, no. There's a million other Aries. You guys are special. You are. But there's a million Aries running around this world. So this won't be for every Aries, right? But what we have here, Aries, is we have this card, Wanted, almost like, like back in the Western days. Yeah, Wanted. And, and this is the universe creators, and this artist is kind of painted all these little people here. And each step here to create their universe it gets a little bit bigger, the cells, the organ, the body. It's really cute here. This is calling you to be a creator. Create your universe. Yeah, that's what it is. Unless you're wanted at the post office, Aries, and your picture's there, for some law you broke, right? But this is wanted. Yeah, I don't think this is your picture over here. And then we have this card of 1, 2, 3, jump. And here's the heart. He's going to go jump off this little cliff here. He is. And the swirls behind him. He knows he's protected. Yeah, this little heart, he wants to have love. He wants love with somebody, right? And so he wants to jump off the cliff. He wants to create his universe because he loves somebody. And then we have this card here, and this is spirit and matter. Yeah, and this talks about kind of the higher consciousness or spirit, like, your own spirit, right? Kind of your own universe, or connecting to the divine, kind of. And it talks about like your feelings, your intuition versus, right, the material world, spirit and matter, right? So matter is the material world. And this card can sometimes talk about somebody who has been in a situation with somebody that is like more for convenience instead of like love and desire, and two people who are on the same path, kind of. It can talk about that, yeah. And these people are in a cult, and here they are, and here's the guy, he's running the cult, and always cracks me up because the cult member here is holding up he's offering some type of, platter here with food on it or something. And the other guy's like praying, and the guy's like a hypocrite because they have all shaved their head, but he has all his beautiful hair here. And he's dressed, it's just that he is like, this can be about hypocrisy. Like, you do one thing, but I don't have to do it. Maybe you feel like, there's some hypocrisy in your life. Sometimes we can be a hypocrite if we don't go after things that we know are really good for us. We're kind of being a hypocrite unto ourselves if we tell ourselves everything's okay, but deep down we know it's not, or deep down we know we need to be in a different place, right? Yeah, and sometimes this talks about somebody who has kind of fooling you, right? Maybe they have fooled you, maybe to be in union. Maybe somebody told you it was going to be great, because these people here, when we see a cult, it's always about a sacrifice, isn't it? Yeah, it is a sacrifice. I used to see the Hare Krishna walking the streets, Mission Street in San Francisco, when I was a kid. And I would be walking down the street holding my mom's hand. And, Mission Street was never really a clean place. What I mean by that is I remember the garbage cans were always overflowing. And it wasn't terribly dirty. It's way worse now. It was okay, right? And they've tried to destroy it because they want to take all the land, the New World Order. They want to take everything, right? This is why there are so many restrictions, not because they care about people and they're trying to have a good society. Oh, hell no. It's for control, so they can take everything. That's really what it's about. But getting back to this, you guys, please don't make comments on it, because, I'm trying to awaken people a little bit, but, and there's no, you can't speak freely. So that's why I'm saying don't make comments, right? But getting back to your reading, Aries, you could be saying stop being so philosophical, right? I want to hear my reading, but it kind of ties in. Like, I would see these people walking, and they would be dressed with the sheet kind of on, shaved head. They all looked identical. That means that you're not your own person, right? That means you're not thinking for yourself. If you're wearing what everybody else wants, for me, or what everybody else is wearing, that's why I don't like uniforms. It's like, there's nothing like, you're not being yourself. You're not being unique. And you're not really being told you can be unique, right? When you're wearing a uniform, you're being told you're going to do this and march this way, and you're supposed to like think like we do. It is. It's a cycle. It's a psych op. It is on some level, right? I mean, I used to think that those were cool, maybe for kids because you don't have to buy them a whole bunch of clothes for school. But no, you know, let kids be themselves, right? And now it's a whole. They're trying to really, you know, really harm people with little kids with the ideology they are teaching to kids that they're too young to hear what they are teaching. So let's get back to this, you guys, because I know I'm getting psychological, right? But this card is all about psychological, right? So I would see these people walking in the street, and they were, you know, it would be a cold day, real windy, and they're wearing sandals. And it's kind of dirty down there, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh, okay. And they're always in a hurry. I remember those guys were kind of always in a hurry. So, but it's about a sacrifice is my whole point, you guys. All right, so thanks for kind of waiting for that. Yeah, you might be sacrificing. You are. You're sacrificing something in your life, Aries, but you really want something else. Wanted. Universe creators. This is so cute. This is telling you in a really nice way. Be your own universe creator, right? It could be. And jump. Take a jump like the little heart. Yeah, so let's see what we have. This is very clear here, Aries. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you want a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. We have Judgment. This is Scorpio. The Ace of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups for you, Aries. And then we have the King of Swords, right? So this can be about a decision, or, you know, definitely you're in your thoughts about this. You might know that you might really feel deep down, God, I'm sacrificing my happiness here. I need to go, you know, be a universe creator, right? Yeah. The Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. You've thought about this brand new beginning for yourself many times, Aries. In fact, you went round and round the Two of Pentacles so many times, you might have bumped your thimble head here. Because here's the man, he's wearing a thimble hat. A thimble hat, right? Thimble. And so, you know, and this thimble hat, for me, it always implies that he's kind of a thimble brain, like a dummy. And I'm not calling you a dummy at all. I feel like you know here, you know totally, Aries, that for me, you're in the wrong place. Right? Maybe it was the right place at a certain time, but you're not in the right place. You want to like leave the cult, and you know, you already painted, here you are, you're already the little heart. I'm going to jump off here. I want to be the fool and have a new beginning. Here's the swirl, which talks about protection. It does, and talks about using your higher, being in your higher consciousness to do it. Right? Maybe the cult, maybe this can also talk about your higher consciousness, possibly, but this card, when it talks about your higher consciousness, for me, it says that you are not trusting it. You're going along with this kind of group think, what everybody thinks. Yeah, this is what's wrong with today. And everybody is just kind of doing what everybody else is doing because they're hiding the truth about that particular situation. Yeah, I don't mean your lover or your person. Yeah, this is why it's easy, right? This is why you can't speak, because they want to close, you know, they want to cover your eyes. They've already covered our mouths, but they want to cover your eyes so you can't see the truth, right? Yeah. So let's get back to this, Aries, and you know, yeah, don't make any comments on that analogy. All right, thank you guys. Yeah, for sure. But it is very like you're trying to take your mask, like you've taken your mask off already. Yeah, you have, but you haven't really like done anything about it. Yeah, like I'm gonna unmask myself. Like I really know what I want. I know I'm not in the right place. And you might be feeling like you're following rules, because that card at the Colts talk about somebody who's following rules that maybe they feel like rules that they don't really want to follow, or they feel like they got tricked into it, or you know, maybe it was offering something for you that kind of fake, and it could be financial abundance. So let's see what else we have for Aries. We have the Five of Cups. Yep. So here you are, you're grieving here. I feel like you could be grieving because you really want this new beginning, Aries. I know you're not going to, yeah, I mean, in this reading, for some, whoever this vibes with this reading, this is really deep here. Five of Cups. This could be a turning point for you. Eight of Wands. See, you want change. The Page of Cups could be your desire. Let's see what it has to say. The Justice card. For me, I feel like you want to live a truth. Yeah, that Justice card, you know, he's carrying the scales, like he's holding it, like, you know, for balance. The truth, the truth is about bringing balance, right? Once you know the truth, then you can begin to bring balance to yourself in case you are kind of not having balance or harmony in your life. This reading is all about you living your truth, Aries. And you're a fire sign. You're supposed to live your truth. You are. Everybody is, but fire signs are about being spontaneous and kind of like controlling your own life, kind of. It's, you know, fire signs can talk about somebody who is willing to kind of go out on a limb to have their dreams come true. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands as well. Yeah. So, let's see what else we have for you guys, Aries. And here you have the Ace of Pentacles in the root. Here's the Ace of Wands. This is how you are affecting, it could be your relationship with somebody else. Or how they feel about this too. Somebody, I feel like somebody probably wants a new beginning with you, for sure. And this reading is really interesting, because I feel like you want to end something, and you want to begin a whole new life, kind of. I feel like you want to jump, like the little heart here. So very cute, right? Mm-hmm. And it's interesting how the little heart here, because, you know, he's just a little tiny heart here, and here he is running with the little short legs, like, I have the courage, right? And you might think that little heart, kind of, since they have him as a man or a woman, like a person, you might think that little heart is just kind of, you know, maybe a little Bo Peep, kind of, with their, but this is about you, like, really kind of, like, having the courage to have something you want. And this is very cute here. It's at 1, 2, 3, jump. 3, 2, 1 even. 3, 2, 1. That's what it says. Like the timer's on. Right? And it's running out. 3, 2, 1. The time's running out here. You might think here that in a situation the time's running out. So let's see here. You could be grieving somebody, but I don't feel like you're like grieving an ending here. I feel like you have gone back and forth about something that is challenging to you. You want change. You might have to hurt somebody for the change. I feel like also here there's regret here, I feel like, about your past, about like maybe a decision you made about somebody or something like that. What's clear here is that you know you've made some decision that's not like really good for you. You could have bought into this cult type of a union with somebody. Yeah. This guy is such a hypocrite over here. The guy running the cult, right? He's holding his hands up, like praying, like thank you. Oh my God. So let's see what else we have. And coming into play, 4 of Pentacles, Temperance. Maybe you're holding on to a Sagittarius here. This could be coming into play. Like this could be happening for you in the very near future. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. This could be you having some money, but this could be you healing and holding on to kind of somebody who really inspires you, because that's what this reading is about. There's somebody inspiring here who is like, they're not, where's this little heart? They're not where the guy, little heart's running. It's down here off the cliff. You have to run off the cliff. And this is a real cliff, because the sign is going through this earth right here. Like it ends here, the earth. And you have to jump off the cliff. And you haven't had the courage. That's what this is about, Aries. You have it. All right? I sound like your mother now. Let's see what we have for the 5 of Wands here. So we have the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands. You're at a turning point in your life. I feel like you're unhappy. Yeah, with somebody. We have the Ace of Swords. And this could be energies leaving you. I feel like this is really challenging to make this decision to leave. Because, yeah, Ace of Swords here. Wheel of Fortune, there's a Sagittarian here, because we don't usually see Temperance and the Wheel in the same reading, not that often. This could be a soulmate for you, because now we have the Queen and the King of Swords showing up in the spread. I feel like it was challenging here for you either to make this decision, and I feel like this is about accepting a truth too. Yeah, as I've been saying, you're not like, this can be like blocking too. With this cult here, these people have blocked their own, like their own dreams to be in this cult because they have to sacrifice, right? These, you know that in some of these cults, it's like you can't have sex with your husband or your wife only once a month. I mean, it's really a mind effery. That's all, it's what it is. That's what they're trying to do to everybody. Mind F. Yeah, they are. If you're paying attention, it's very obvious to see because they're getting more arrogant about it. Yeah, they are. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups. And you can't watch the mainstream to find out because that they own that and they're lying. Those, right? They're covering up the truth and they're lying. So you have to find independent people to listen to. Go look at the Hillsdale College. Victor Davis Hanson, yeah. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, you guys, and the Queen of Cups. And this is like how other people might affect you, right? So this could be two people. An earth sign and a water sign. This may not be you at all. There could be everybody, like in terms of signs, we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and the Knight of Wands, and this is Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So I don't see the King of Wands here, but there could definitely be a Sag or, right, because Temperance and the Wheel. But my point is, I feel like you want somebody else. I feel like you do. And you haven't jumped off the cliff, Aries. And Aries, you are the planet of, you're ruled by the planet Mars. You're supposed to be kind of a kick-ass person. All right? Yeah. I sound like your mother for sure, or your aunt, right? For sure. But you guys have everything you need to get what you want because Mars is the planet of I am. Like, I am a badass. I am a warrior. It's the planet of war and conflict and aggression, right? In the bad way. But what it means is that you're the magician. You guys have it in you. You do, to do this. But I don't know your circumstances, right? Let's see what we have too. And, you know, you might feel hostage to somebody in a way. Because that's what that cult is. Those people are like hostages. They're a hostage in their mind or in their soul. Because they can get up and go, but they don't go. So they feel held down by their own psyche because they're being tricked. Like they're being tricked by their intuition, by their mind to stay in this cult. Because deep down, these people who are in this cult, they think that they're going to get something. Nobody stays in any situation at all, unless they are getting something, that a benefit, some type of benefit, right? We have the Ace of Wands. This could be how you affect somebody, Aries. And now we have the Hierophant. So, somebody wants a passionate new opportunity with you. Maybe you're married to somebody else. You could definitely be. And we have the World card. Somebody, yeah. This is how somebody might know here too. Because coming soon is the Queen of Swords and Judgment. This person that you want to leave, who's kind of held you hostage in a cult, or I feel like you did it to yourself for some. It's possible here that this person here is like wondering if you're going to go have a rebirth or you're going to make a decision to leave the cult and jump off like the little heart. Yeah, the little courageous heart. That's what I was trying to say. He's real cute here. But, he has intelligence in his face here. Like, I know what I'm doing here. I know what I want. I want to jump off the cliff here. You might take this leap of faith, or once you feel protected, because the swirl is behind it. Like this is protected, but you might not know it's protected. There's some type of fear you have here about like being your own universe creator. Yeah, and being the little heart. And we have the Knight of Cups, the Tower. So this is your hopes and fears. So let's go back down here though, because could be how other people affect you. You're resisting a path right here. You're resisting your own desires and wishes. you're resisting creating your own universe, like everything that you need for yourself, for your love, for your heart, for your psyche, for your well-being, right? Because isn't that what love is really about? Love is about well-being. Yeah, it is. And this is why when love doesn't work for us, we feel kind of devastated, because now our well-being is being affected or damaged, like at least temporarily. It doesn't have to be for sure, right? But this reading is about your well-being. It is. And I feel like this is, this is the need for you to like do that. The first card we have here is Wanted, Universe Creators. Yeah, you could be thinking, you could be looking at in your mind, a little like poster. Instead of it being in the post office, it's on your wall. And, but it's in your mind. This is what I want. It's like you really want to do this, like in the Western days. If you guys have ever watched Westerns, right? I love Westerns when they're good, when there's like a romance, and then the bad guys are, the villains, right? They are shot or whatever, and then the man, the sheriff or the good guy takes over the town, and he saves the woman, and they were trying to take her farm or whatever, right? Or burn it down. I mean, that's what they're about a lot of the time, because that's what they tried to do in the past. That's what they're trying to do now, except well, now with technology, it's different. That's why people can't understand kind of what they're trying to do. But this is like, it's almost like Wanted. We need a sheriff, right? And that's kind of posted somewhere in the town, and you're like, I really want to be that sheriff so I can create my universe. But you're not doing it yet. Like you didn't go to the mayor and say, I want to be the sheriff. I want to save my own universe. OMG. And so you're resisting your own path. You are. And then we have over here, we have in your hopes and fears is the Knight of Cups in the Tower. See? I feel like you are like fearing here that if you do this, there's going to be like a tower for you. It's going to be difficult. It might end. You might be worried about like breaking, shattering somebody's world and saying, I don't want to be a part of this anymore. I don't want to believe in this anymore. This is not good for me. I don't want this. Right? I feel like that's what this is all about. It's really deep, this reading. I feel like it is. The Two of Wands. And so you want this. You're at a crossroads. You want to make this choice to move forward. This man's holding the world. I want to move forward. Where am I going to go? Right? Nowadays, he's thinking of where he can go, where they're not going to have all these restrictions on him, where he can live a free life. That's where he's thinking nowadays. Right? I don't want that for my kids. I don't want that for myself. I just want to go work somewhere and take care of my family without all this drama that they are imposing on everybody needlessly. Right? The King of Swords is going to be your outcome, Aries. And we have the Two of Swords. So here you are still at a stalemate here about this decision. Yeah. I almost want to go to your cult meeting. Here, Aries, and like just kind of, pinch you and wake you up from this. Yeah. And be the magician you are, Aries, right? Be the emperor. You guys have these in the major arcana, you guys are always the badass. The magician, I can do whatever I want. I have all the powers, right? I can create. That's what the magician is. And the emperor is all about taking control of your universe, having the courage, and and the willpower. That's what there's lacking here. Willpower. All right. So yeah. Don't go to your cult meeting tomorrow night, Aries, all right? I'm just kidding. We're going to end this reading, you guys. Thank you so much. And thanks for not making any comment about what I said, because, I'm trying to help people awaken, right? And so, because they are so trying to hide it, right? Yeah, these people. But that's what this cult card, this kind of talks about. You need to go through an awakening. And sometimes when we go through an awakening, we have to feel really bad first, before the pain first, maybe kind of rock bottomish, in order to go, this is not good for me. It has to be a big tower. And you could be going through that tower right now. It's possible you are over here, the tower. But I feel like there's some fear here about answering this ad. Wanted universe creators. Yeah. Thank you so much, you guys. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.